It is officially August 1st, which means Universal Orlando Resort's Halloween Horror Nights is happening this month. We have been getting so many questions ranging from what kind of tickets do I need to what are original houses, what are IP houses, and so much more. We've even gotten the question of what is this HHN you all talk about all the time? So let's break all of that down right now. One of the biggest questions we get is, what is this HHN that you talk about? HHN is Halloween Horror Nights, and it happens at Universal Orlando Resort and over at Universal Hollywood. This event is a massive, separately ticketed event that takes place Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from the end of August all the way through the beginning of November. This event is going to feature themed houses, well, 10 of them. This event is going to feature 10 themed haunts, scare zones, live entertainment, some really, really unique food that the culinary team does an incredible job on, and just so much more. It is such an incredible event. Lots of fog, lots of friends, and lots of scares. One of the questions we get the most outside of that is, what kind of tickets do I need? There was a new ticket option introduced this year, and it has thrown people for a loop. So we want to help you understand what ticket you need so you don't purchase the wrong one for your trip. So we're going to start off first with Halloween Horror Nights single night ticket. I feel like this one kind of explains itself, but this ticket is going to get you into one night of Halloween Horror Nights starting at 6:30 when the gates open. These tickets start out at $88.99 and there are still tons of dates left to choose from. The next ticket option is going to be Halloween Horror Nights Premium Scream Night. This will be the third year that they have offered Premium Scream Night, and this will be the first year that they have offered 2 Premium Scream Nights. We went the last 2 years and we have a ticket for the first Premium Scream Night this year too. This event is going to have access to shorter wait times for the houses. You're also going to have all you care to enjoy food and drinks, not including alcohol, and you get free self-parking with the proof of your HHN Premium Scream Night ticket. This event is one that we absolutely love. As someone who lives local, who wants to check out the event throughout the year, we enjoy going to this event because we kind of learn what foods we like. It also gives us an opportunity to share all of the foods with you all without having to purchase every single food item. The first year we went, we added up all of the food that we got to try and the drinks, and it would have been over $800 in food and drinks alone. We love this event. We're really excited to go for the third year, but this event is very, very expensive. We personally have went the last 2 years, added everything up, and felt like it was worth it. This event starts at $415. When they first went on sale, they actually started a little bit cheaper than that, and they had a discount if you had went the previous year, but currently the website is showing these tickets for $415. First date of August 27th is already sold out, so the only date left is the October 19th. The next option you're going to see is the Halloween Horror Nights RIP Tour. One important thing to note about the RIP Tour is that you also have to have separate Halloween Horror Nights admission. So you either have to have one of the multi-night tickets or a single night ticket, and then you have to buy the RIP Tour on top of that. RIP Tour is going to give you an exclusive VIP entrance into Universal Studios Florida. You're also going to have an exclusive VIP entrance into each of the houses once per house. You will have an RIP guide just like the daily VIP tours have that will take you to and from everywhere and give you the backstory on the house. You get valet parking included too. You also have access to exclusive cash bar locations throughout the event. You have reserved seating to the night shows. And you also have Universal Express Unlimited Ride Pass for the night of your event too. Again, just a reminder, event admission is not included with this, so you have to have a separate admission ticket with the RIP ticket. RIP Tour starts out at $469. They also have a 5-night Halloween Horror Nights RIP Tour. This is going to give you the option of choosing 5. This one includes basically everything the other RIP Tour included, obviously only includes half of the houses though. This starts out at $299. Next up, we have the Halloween Horror Nights Unmasking the Horror Tour. This is going to be for all of the people who want those lights on tours. When you're going through the houses and you're like, man, I wish I could see all the detail in the room, this is for you. I have 2 different tour options, one with 3 houses and one with 6 houses. And this is going to be a tour that takes you through the houses, shows you everything. You can take photos in some areas, they would let you know where. But this is a really, really awesome opportunity to just learn a lot more about the minds behind the creative team and what they did and how they went about making some of the props that you see in the houses. With the 6 house tour, a buffet lunch is included. The really nice thing about this is that a theme park admission or HHN admission is not required to participate in one of these tours. That is a huge deal because you are just paying the expense of getting the Unmasking the Horror tour. The house tour starts out at $99 and the Six House tour starts out at $229, but remember the Six House tour does include the buffet too. We're moving on next to the Halloween Horror Nights Scream Early ticket. This ticket is new this year and this is a ticket that has caused a lot of confusion. So we are going to break it down for you. This ticket is going to give you access to 3 houses starting at 2 p.m. With the Scream Early ticket, you must enter the park by 5 p.m. and you must have separate event admission for the same day. What is included as event admission? You must have a single night ticket to Halloween Horror Nights or one of their multi-night tickets, which I'm about to get into. Don't have a daytime ticket, that is okay. You can still get in at 2 p.m. for this event. If you are an annual pass holder, you can stay in the park and you get to participate in the houses that open at 2 p.m. if you have a ticket to Halloween Horror Nights that night. The price of these tickets start out at $70. So again, if you are someone who is not local, who does not have a daytime ticket purchased to Universal Studios Florida, but you want to get in early, get access to the houses early, and maybe ride a few rides that aren't open during Halloween Horror Nights, if you already have your Halloween Horror Nights ticket for that night, you can pay the additional $70+ to get in at 2 p.m. to have access to everything starting at 2 p.m. Okay, next up, we have the Halloween Horror Nights Express Pass. This obviously is something you would buy in addition to your multi-night ticket or to your single night ticket. The Express Pass is going to get you in the lines quicker. As you guessed it, you will go through the Express Pass lane just as you would with a daytime Express Pass ticket to one of their parks. There is a standard entry line and Express Pass line. Express Passes start at $199 per person per night. You are paying to save yourself some time, honestly. Some of these lines for the most popular houses, I'm assuming this year Stranger Things will be one, can get up to 2+ hours on select nights. So just keep that in mind. In years past, they have sold a discounted express ticket starting at like 11 p.m. I do not know if they will do that this year. So if you are wanting express for that night you are going, I would go ahead and purchase it. Now we're going to get into our multi-night passes. If you are from out of town and you are coming into Universal and you're spending a week's vacation here and you're hoping to hit HHN 2 or 3 times, this is a pass that I would consider depending on what nights you're wanting to go. With your multi-night passes, the first one you're going to have is the Rush of Fear pass starting at $229. This is going to give you admission for up to the first 18 nights of HHN. The Frequent Fear Pass starts at $274, and that's going to give you admission for up to 31 of the nights. Next, you have the Frequent Fear Pass Plus starting out at $324.99. That's going to give you admission for up to 41 of the nights. Next, we have the Ultimate Frequent Fear Pass. It's going to start out at $449.99. This is going to give you admission for the 49 nights, not including the 2 premium Scream nights. We used to sell these 4 multi-night passes with an Express Pass option, which was a huge deal, and this is the first year they have not done that. So I'm really curious to see what the lines and crowds are like without these passes. That is going to be all of your ticket options for HHN. Hopefully that helps you decide what you need. Now, let's talk about the houses. In this video, I'm just going to tell you the themes for the houses. I am not going to break down each house individually. I'm going to do that in a separate video later this week for you. Halloween Horror Nights is going to consist of 10 haunted houses. 5 of these houses are going to be intellectual properties, so these are going to be based off of movies, books, games, things like that. The other 5 are going to be original concepts that the creative team at Universal has developed and written over the years. So the 5 intellectual properties, the 5 IP houses this year are going to be Evil Dead Burns, Ozzy Osbourne, Prince of Darkness, Hellraiser, Raise Some Hell, Stranger Things 5, and Sinners. Your 5 original concept houses are going to be Jack and Oddfellow, Chaos and Control, Cybergoria, Invasion, Alien Abduction, Badlands, Caged Cannibal, and lastly, HR Blood and Guts presents a Halloween Frightacular. Again, I'm going to break down a lot of what these original houses are specifically here soon because there are a lot of really cool backstories that tie them all together. And then we're also doing our homework because I will be honest, there are a few of these IPs that we have not seen or we have not seen in years. Sinners is being one. We never got to see it, but we heard great things. So we're planning on watching that soon. And Hellraiser being one, I've seen it, but it has been like a million years. So we're going to watch that here soon and kind of break that down for you. Halloween Horror Nights also has very sinister scare zones. These are going to be areas of the park that you have to walk through to get to other areas of the park, and there are going to be lots of friendly or pretty unfriendly creatures inside these areas. These zones always have themes, and usually they somehow tie into the original storytelling or a previous story or whoever the icon is that year. And so this year, these are our sinister scare zones. We've got Downtown Clowntown featuring Art the Clown and killer clowns from outer space. The city that never sleeps becomes a waking nightmare when its boroughs are overrun by murderous clown folk who can't wait to tear you limb from limb. Welcome to the neighborhood. Next up, we have Fort Nightmares. This might be the most controversial one of all, so I am so curious to see how this turns out. The storm is coming, drop from the battle bus into the chaos of Fort Nightmares. The storm is spreading through the scare zone, bringing new horrors with it. And if I have to be personally honest, I can't wait to see how this one plays out, and I hope a lot of people eat their words because I'm really actually stoked to see the battle bus. As someone who has an 8-year-old and I play Fortnite with him occasionally, not all the time, but occasionally, I am really excited about this one, and I think they could do so much with Fort Nightmares. Next up, we have Sideshow of Decay. The past will haunt you, and the carnival junkyard, Cindy Kane has opened a portal where decayed nightmares from Halloween Horror Nights past are back to haunt you. Yes, on our other video, we will be getting into Cindy and all of her lore. Next up, we have Infernal Carnival of Nightmares. Jack and Dr. Oddfellow invite you to step right up and see what horrors hide in every shadow at the sinister spectacle decades in the making. So with that this year, your two icons are Jack and Dr. Oddfellow. Again, if you don't know a lot about HHN, you will say, who are these people? But if you have been to HHN, even in the last 4 years, you know who these people are. I will break down their backstory, how they came to be, who they were, and where they were brought into the story over the last 35 years of HHN and how they came to be the characters that we know and love. But as someone who loves HHN and who loves the storytelling behind it and how everything ties together, I can say that as a fan, we are really, really excited about these two icons being our 35th year icons. We also have a couple street experiences that are really fun. So Mel's Diane will have our friendly zombies from last year walking around with their yummy body parts on trays or skating around. They were on roller skates last year, which was really cool too. And you also have Club Horror, where you can sometimes catch, and I don't know if he'll be there again this year, but Art from Terrifier helping DJ and sneaking up on you. This is just such a fun little area where they had drinks and they had some dancers and stuff like that. It was just a nice area to walk through. We also have 2 shows that are happening. One I am so excited about, mainly because I absolutely love the Lagoon show that Universal puts on at night. During the summer right now, they have Sensational Night Show. It happens at 9 p.m. The water shoots up and it depicts scenes from some of our favorite movies from over the years, Ghostbusters or new ones for the kids like Trolls, and it's just such a beautiful sight. And this will be the first time that Universal has built an entire Lagoon show around one franchise. And it is a franchise that is so close to our heart. So Stranger Things will have an entire Lagoon show built around them called Stranger Things Return to Hawkins. I cannot wait to check this out. This is one we will get a full video of for those who can't make HHN, and we will make sure we get that video up. Obviously, if you don't want to see it, spoilers, we will let you know. You do not have to, but we'll have that up after Premium Scream Night. There will also be a Nightmare Fuel show called Blood Noir, which seems to have a vampire theme to it, it looks like. And I think they're gonna have some cool stunt tricks back there with that. That's one we'll have to check out. Nightmare Fuel was never something we were super interested in. We know a ton of people love that show. It was just not something we usually made a lot of time for, but we're intrigued by this and we're gonna obviously just check it out this year. Okay, they have not dropped the food yet. As soon as they drop some food, we will show you what they have. They have started putting some food booths up, so we're excited about that, but we just cannot wait for those menus to drop. Once the menus do drop, best believe I will do an entire video devoted to the menus coming so you know what to expect. And then like I said, on Premium Scream Night, we will be trying all of the foods for you. So that is not a video you're gonna wanna miss. Josh has been preparing for this, like his life depends on it. Let us know in the comments, which house are you most excited for HHN this year? And again, make sure you're subscribed to our channel so you don't miss any of our Halloween Horror Nights content. I will make sure that we have some videos coming out over the next week or two that break down these houses for you. I know personally for me, I love knowing the backstory when I walk into the house. It kind of gives me an idea of what to look for and some little nods to things throughout the years. And I'm really stoked about this year's lineup, so I can't wait to share some of the information with you guys. All right, like I said, drop in the comments which HHN house you're most excited for.